一人は賢く一人は強く一人は素早い
Hey guys, welcome back to Tatsu55 Plays Recettear. I wanted to show you a couple of Tier's things. In the store you can actually talk to Tier. You got the store atmosphere, which is like plain, light, gaudy, dark. I don't know how it's gonna end up, but we'll see. You get your merchant level. You got... Oh, okay. So, I want to get up to level 2 so customers can sell me things. Level 3, I can take orders. More items can be found at the guild and market. Ah, I can fuse stuff at level 5. New wallpaper. Advance orders. Change the floor. Change the carpet. And from there on we kind of get to question mark stuff. Okay. And then we got... Oh! Come back here, Tier. Come back! You got lectures. Oh. I already did that. Let's put the egg toast here. Put the leather armor plus 3. Standard charm. No, I don't want to actually talk to you. So what you want to do now, or at least what I'm going to do now, is I'm going to make sure I set up for the day by putting everything I can onto shelves and basically hoping people will come in and buy them because I have no money. Let's open the store. See what we get. Remember our lectures. Okay, let's go down by 10. Awesome! So I say usually drop by 5 to 10% if someone denies you. Rusty dagger. How about 4,800? Thank you! Please come again. Ah. Now the little girls tend to not be able to pay as much, so... Dang it! What about this? Okay. I'm trying! Oh, this will do. Let's try... Woo! Yes! Thank you! Thank you for buying my stuff. Okay. These ingredients can be hard to sell, mostly because I don't know. I've never been able to successfully sell ingredients. I'll just be honest on that front. Oh, it's Guildmaster. Will you buy it for 3? Thank you! Please come again. I will sell you this. Yes, I will. Let's try 6,400. Thank you! You want the walnut bread, huh? Let's go with that. Alright. I leveled up to 2! Tyr's gonna talk to us now. Holy cow, it's late. Time seemed to fly by today. Speaking of time, I plan on doing some mild schedule management for you from now on to ensure you are working in an effective manner to pay back the debt. Schedule management? Quite. First, I have broken up the day into 4 time periods: morning, afternoon, evening, and night. What you can do and how much you can do depends on the time of day. Hey, yeah, the clock's been broken up into 4 areas. Think of each part as a slice of time. A slice, like a pie. Indeed, I thought I'd be able to keep your attention if I made it rather similar to a sort of sweet food. Since there's the morning slice, the afternoon, I'm getting hungry. Anyway. Now, to explain in detail, generally you can only act between morning and night. When night ends, you need to get to bed. Trying to run a shop while sleep-deprived is unpleasant, so I'll say I'll close up when it gets late. So you essentially have 2 options for each slice. You can open the store for a time or go about town on business. You cannot do both at once, so decide in advance what you need to do. To be clear, opening the shop will consume a slice, and returning to the store after going out, regardless of what you actually do, will also consume a slice. But what if I go to, like, the plaza and then the chapel? You can get around town easily enough to avoid consuming a slice with each move. Only when you return to the store will the clock advance. So, in that case, I should do a lot when I leave the shop. Yes, that is a good attitude to take. Now, there is another vital element: leaving town altogether. Visiting a dungeon will consume 2 slices no matter what. It will? It takes that long? So if I go in the morning, I'll get back in the evening. That is precisely how it works. Thus you can only leave for a dungeon at an early point in the day. If it is night, or you have done something else that evening, you cannot go. 'Cause if I did go, I'd get back real late, right? Exactly. Not only would you annoy your adventurer companion with staying out so late, you would also be dead on your feet the next day after returning. Man, this is a lot to wrap my head around. You will get used to it, I am sure. Before you know it, you will be thinking about it naturally. You think so? Well, it helps that you will always be able to see how much time a particular action will consume. Simply pay attention to the clock. That is everything. If you ever want to go over this again, simply ask me when we're in the shop. I'll be glad to go over it as often as you need. Pike! Well then, you seem to have developed a basic understanding of how to sell things to people and not drive them to burn the shop in anger. Yepperoni! Easy as pie! Being a truly great store owner involves more than selling things, however. There are times when people will want to sell items to you as well. Really? I suspect we will begin to get such offers soon. But I already buy stuff from the guild in the market, so why should I worry about buying stuff from the customers? There is one major difference between a guild or market purchase and a purchase from an individual. Individuals do not have set prices. In other words, you can haggle as you do when selling. Haggle down, that is. Oh, so I can get stuff really cheap? But that seems like it'd be pretty hard. Fundamentally, buying and selling are not that different. The customer shows you an item they wish to sell, and then you set a price, and perhaps negotiate. Obviously, you wish to pay less than the base price of the item. Okay, so buy low, sell dear, right? Just so. That is the very core of a successful business. Now then, shall we practice? The fundamental procedure is the same as when selling. Kaio! Welcome to Recettear! Would you buy this from me? Okay, I need to name a price lower than the base, so think press down. Come on, me, you can do this. What should I set it to? Excellent, this is a good price level. Now then, let us practice haggling over the price a little. The concept is essentially the same as selling something. Now that you've offered a price you believe to be fair, adjust your offer until they agree to sell it to you. Okay! Let us begin then. Could you offer me a little more? I think it's worth a lot. Okay, so I need to set a higher offering price. Yes, between 50% and 70% of the base is a good target. You will gain an item to sell without giving up too much money. And that is essentially how it goes. She seemed to have a decent grasp of it. Well, let's put the theory into practice again. I will sell you several items. If you buy them from me successfully, I believe you'll be ready to proceed. Well, let us begin. You're willing to pay for this. So she's right. You generally want to try to go between 50 and 70%. I find most of the time between 60 and 70%. When you get down into the 50s, a lot of people will haggle for it, and you'll have to go up anyway. And I don't like doing that because I like getting chain selling because you get more experience for it. Which is silly, I know, but... Welcome to Recettear. Would you be willing to pay for this? Let's try that. You are ready. If you ever wish to practice again, simply ask. It's not too hard of a concept to grasp, hopefully. Alright, let's see. What can I do here? Close plus 1. Let's put a slime fluid instead. Close plus 1. Slime fluid. And let's take one of these and put it there. Wondering if I should go out. Today might be... Well, if I'm gonna go out, now's a good time. Aha! Something's happening at the chapel. Say, Tyr, you came from a finance company, right? What on earth are... Yes, that is right. I work for Terme Finance. So, you're employed by them, right? What's it like? No, that is not quite accurate. I was contracted to Term through another organization. Thus, I'm not really an employee per se. So you're just contracted? I'm surprised. You seem so... It is not that surprising. Almost all fairies in human society belong to a fairy-specific contract agency. There are, of course, a few free agent fairies out there as well, and... So that's how it works. Yes. To tell the truth, it can be difficult for fairies to find employment in human society. So the agencies were founded an age ago in order to help facilitate fairy livelihoods. That's amazing! Quite. And that's your event for the day. Debate with myself. Let's go to the Merchant's Guild. Because I want to buy that long sword. And let's buy that crafter's knife. And let's buy that longbow. Alright, now we're looking at nighttime. Put up the longsword. Okay. Let's do this. Welcome. If you need anything, just ask. This is for sale, right? Pretty good deal, to be honest. Oh. How about this? Thank you for buying the standard charm. You are nice. Is this really for sale? Louis generally can't go below 120. He can't go up to 120%. Usually I find that like one step below that is pretty good. We got some profits. Alright, what else we got?
しようかな。
We got the focus staff.
何がいいかな。
We got the longbow.
何を置こうかな。
I'm wondering what to do.
どうしようかな。
I think I should open the store, though. Be stubborn.
いくらにしようかな。うん、いいよ。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
The little girls are the same as Louis. They can't go above that. Oh, wow. That's a bad day. Hmm.
何を置こうかな。
Let's take the longsword with us and leave. Oh, hey, there's some events. I love being able to relax in the plaza like this. You never seem to have trouble relaxing even when we are not in the plaza. Well, it's healthy, right? Guys, yo!
こんにちは。
Hi there, Louis. You are actually in the chapel. I am struck dumb. Well, even I gotta be a little faithful every now and then. As I said, struck dumb. I'm surprised too. Yeah, I was praying for heaven to provide me with lunch. Somehow I feel as though that is not the main purpose of a chapel. You think so? The Adventurers Guild is wow, so you can only go to the Adventurers Guild in the early morning. I guess if you were wondering, now you know. Okay.
どれにしようかな。
Candy.
どれにしようかな。何を置こうかな。えい。どうしようかな。開店です。
Let's hope.
いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。こんにちは。
This is for sale, right?
いくらにしようかな。
Yep. It is for sale. So long as you're willing to pay.
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。 どれにしようかな。えい。何がいいかな。えい。何を置こうかな。えい。どうしようかな。お店開けますね。いらっしゃいませ。いくらにしようかな。
Buying the wooden bow.
ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
One thing to be careful is sometimes when you're selling, somebody will suddenly sell something to you, and you get totally
あ
startled,
りがとうございました。
and you end up paying a large amount for it because you've been selling stuff at higher prices, so you go to the higher price.
いくらにしようかな。ありがとうございました。売れたよ。
Oh, at least
い
one
らっしゃい
more.
ませ。
これ欲しかったんだ。
いくらにしようかな。
I'll be nice to Louis.
よし、それでいいぜ。
ありがとうございました。レベル
Woo!
アップ。
Level 3!
疲れた。お疲れ様でした。今日は
Oh
頑張りま
boy.
したね。明日もこの調子でいきましょう。さあ、仕事しますよ。今日も頑張っていこう。
Well, you seem more or less used to the basics of running an item shop. You think so? There is one other matter, however. You cannot always be certain that a customer will know what they want when they come in. What do you mean? They may come in thinking, what should I make for dinner? What would be a good weapon? And so forth. They will not be quite sure what exactly they wish to purchase when they come through our door. In such a case, we must provide them with advice to help them decide. Wait, how could I do... Many customers will simply give up if they do not find something suitable for their needs on our counters. Others, however, will realize we may have reserve stock and will inquire as to whether or not we have something they seek. That is when you may suggest an item you think they would like. In a sense, it is the ultimate chance to show your skill as an item shopkeeper. If you know what someone desires, you will very likely impress them and cause them to return. Yeek! No pressure then, none at all. Well, let us give it a little practice, shall we? It is no different than a normal sale, really, beyond that. You must choose the item to sell yourself. Let us begin. KK! Welcome! I would like a sword, please. So, anything's fine as long as it's a sword. Ultimately, you must pick something the person would like. By the way, if I may give you a little advice, if you sell weapons and armor to your adventurer friends, they will equip the items you sell them. Meaning, of course, that if you sell items to them, then we do not need to lend them any items at the start of a dungeon excursion, and will be able to bring back more items for our own use. Even if an adventurer must retreat while in a dungeon, the equipment is not lost since it is their possession. So selling better equipment to our adventuring friends is a good idea, even if you must undersell to them a little. Accessories work the same way, so think carefully about who you sell what to, and what effect it may have on their performance. Whoa, I hope I can keep track of all this. If you look at the details of an item when selling to one of our adventuring friends, you can also check what that person currently has. Now then, we should continue. Affirmification! Affirmatification! I would like a sword, please. Yes, excellent. The rest is like a normal sale. Well, once again, let us put the whole thing into practice. I will ask for an item, sell it to me. Let us begin.
いらっしゃいませ。
I would like a weapon, however...
これなんかどうでしょう。そうですね。いくらにしようかな。そうですね。ありがとうございました。
Precisely done. Once more, then. I think you guys get the gist of this without me having to fully explain it.
これなんかどうでしょう。そうですね。いくらにしようかな。そうですね。ありがとうございましたよ。
If only we actually got money from doing it with Tier there. I mean, god damn it. No, not doing it. Selling
何
things.
を置こうかな。
That was terrible, Will. Terrible. You should feel terrible. I do. I feel terrible about that one. I do. Let's see. Does Tier have anything else to say? There's a merchant level. Okay. Interesting. I'm only at merchant level 3, though. Alright, next time I'll probably try and go on another adventure.